Well, if theses like the ones that I have just described that Baudrillard holds are true, but of course the word true will no longer apply, because we'll be in a setting in which you won't want the true, you'll want the truer than true. You won't even, the false won't even be a good enough lie for you. You'll want the lie better than a lie. I mean, the truer than true explanation. You won't just want Oliver Stone's film about JFK. You'll want the film about how Oliver Stone himself participated in the plot to cover up the real assassins by making the film JFK. So you want the truth about the truth about the truth, and all the way down, interminably. Vertigo, that's the sense you get looking down that chain of bizarre stories. And I think that the way people deal with this is interesting. They deal with it as a form of complexity, a word I've used probably too many times. It makes them people caught in this cusp between an old world and an old paradigm that is dying and a new one that it cannot really yet be born. And we find ourselves in that space. And it draws us to people like Ross Perot who say, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. That's the most powerful political rhetoric in a world with a postmodern trajectory. God, how we would love it if someone could tell us anything was just that simple. And then, of course, when you see a pie chart, you know, oh, a pie chart. I mean, it has more religious meaning now than a crucifix to see a pie chart. I mean, because why is that so popular? Because it reduces complexity. The complexity is very real, but his little sound bites, his little conversations with Larry King help to reduce that complexity, and they put another message in there. Now, I know it's real complicated, but we can fix it. Americans have always fixed it, and we can fix it. Well, if Baudrillard's right, we've fixed it all right. We've fixed it all the way up and down. And I mean, you know, we see other people engaging in this same sort of attempting to reduce complexity. I mean, the political parties, to the extent that they exist at all anymore, as anything other than fundraising devices, which I don't know. I don't think they have any ideologies, because in a postmodern situation, who would have an ideology except just as a momentary thing? Like Your Week as a Communist by Susie St. Pierre at Duke. My Week is a Trotskyist. My Week is a Buddhist. My 2 weeks as a follower of the cult of Elvis. I mean, these are papers that you could legitimately expect people to write if they still read or wrote.